Hey, what's up everybody? Michael here. There has been a couple of pretty neat developments that I've seen in the scene regarding vue-after-free that I wanted to take a look at here today. So the very first one is in regards to theming. So you might have seen around in Twitter land folks talking about different types of themes that you could now apply to vue-after-free. Now, currently the version that is out is 1.4, and inside of that, there is not the theme menu. But in today's episode, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get themes working on vue-after-free, and we'll install a couple that you can kind of play around with. So let's go ahead and jump over to the PC. Okay, so at the time of this recording, again, we are using version 1.4, but we do know that 1.5 is going to include the themes because we saw over here on X that Earth Onion stated here that thanks to Arab Pixels, we have theme supports for the vue-after-free UI, and that he went ahead and released a link here that will bring you to a build that already includes the theme support. So if you take this link and you scroll down into the file here, you will see a download 0.dat. Now that is what we're going to need to install in order to get theme support. Now again, with version 1.5, it should already have that baked in. So let's go ahead and let's download the download 0.dat file. And now one other thing just to call out is that there is a lot mode that you can select in here. And in this lot mode, there absolutely is no graphical user interface. It just goes straight into the jailbreak. So again, we do want the themes because we want to actually see the graphical user interface. Now, as far as themes goes, there's a couple of different themes that we have to pick from right now. Now, I'm sure that as the months and weeks get into this, it's going to be a lot easier to find and download these themes. But for now, let's just go ahead and let's start by downloading this very first one. So let's go ahead and grab the file here that says vue artemis.zip, and then we're going to grab the Fallout 4 theme as well. So just scroll down into this and download the Fallout Earth Onion file right here. So now on your PlayStation 4, you should already be jailbroken. So just go ahead and go up to Gold Hen, and then we're going to go down to Server Settings, and we're going to put a check mark right here and enable FTP Server. And now once it does that, you'll see that the FTP server is listening on port 2121. Okay, so we're going to use FileZilla as always. As you can see, I've got my PS4's IP address there, port 2121, and we are going to use insecure encryption and then press the connect button. And now we are into our PS4's file system. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and go to the user folder, and then we need to go to download. And right there is the CUSA 00960. And then on your local hard disk drive, navigate out to wherever you put that download 0.dat. Now again, that download 0.dat would be this file right here, which you got from the GitHub action. So go ahead and grab that and drag and drop that on top of the existing one. And we are going to select override here and then press OK. Now back over on your PlayStation 4, you do want to go ahead and close out of vue-after-free if you already had it open, and then we're going to go ahead and go right back inside of it. And from this menu, we can go down, and if we go to config now, we should see the option here which has theme, and we do. Now, we're not able to navigate through any themes because we haven't added any just yet. So let's go ahead and add a couple of those themes that we just downloaded. Okay, so back over on your PC, again, make sure you still have the vue-after-free app up because we're going to need to navigate into this sandbox directory here. And so once you do so, you will notice that there is a new folder here that is created, and this one is called themes. So let's go ahead and go into that themes, and there you can see the default theme. Now again, I went ahead and downloaded a couple of those themes that I showed you earlier. So the first one is that let's go ahead and install the Fallout theme. Now you'll know you're in the right directory when you see things like a payload_host.js. And so here we can see all of that's contained in Fallout. So I'm just going to copy that over to my PlayStation 4. And then the other theme that I downloaded was the Vue Artemis. And from here we can see that we just need to copy this whole folder over. So I'm going to grab Vue Artemis and just drag and drop that over to my PlayStation 4. Okay, so when this finishes up, we'll be able to switch back over and hopefully see these themes. Okay, so inside of the config, we're going to go down here to theme, and if we press X now, it does work. So X does change the theme. So this one is the Fallout theme, so we're going to press circle to go back, and I believe we should have our new Fallout theme. And there we go. So very cool and pretty easy to change themes here. So yeah, I could go and do the jailbreak now, or we could do a payload and run any of these payloads. Let's go ahead and go back, and we're going to go back into view options. And this time we're going to go down to where it says theme, and let's press X again, and let's change to Vue Artemis, and let's go ahead and go back again, and it should switch to this new theme. Now, it does not appear to be working, at least right off the bat. Let me go back into config here. Okay, so I did some digging, and it looks like the Vue Artemis just doesn't seem to work with the theme support. Now, you can go ahead and use it, but you would have to copy all of the files in the Vue Artemis folder here over on top of the mount sandbox and then your CUSA 960 download 0 folder. So if you're going to do this, then do keep in mind that it will overwrite the existing files. Now, for those of you that do want to see what this looks like, I have went ahead and done mine, and you can see right here, it has a really elegant design. So you can start the jailbreak. There is a cheat menu here. Let's go ahead and press X on that and see what happens. Okay, so it's actually a payload menu. So here's all the different payloads that you can take advantage of. And then there is options over here. And right there is where we can turn things on like auto close if we wanted to. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit back here. And then finally, we will check out the about screen here. And this just tells you a little bit about who did the PlayStation 4 port and the PsVue-after-free credits. So anyways, I just wanted to share a couple of different options with theming here. It looks like it's going to be much, much better as the months and days go by. But anyways, there's quite a bit of cool options that you can take advantage of today, and I would highly encourage you to start playing with some of these. Anyways, thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Michael out.